So Alex Mitchell had a neck injury. He's developing well. He's improving well. His latest assessment was positive a week or so ago, and then he's been able to his training, and he's due another assessment in a short period of time. So we're tracking that progress. His club Northampton Saints and the England Rugby medical team have been liaising really closely around it, and we wish Alex a real speedy recovery from it. Clearly it's an injury, you want to make sure it's right, so we're taking every measure possible.
So Alex Lazowski hasn't played for England since 2018. You picked him in your training squad for last week. What is it that's caught your eye about him?
Yeah, I think he's a proven player over a long period of time. Unfortunately, he had injury last year, so he missed a chunk of rugby. But I think he started this season really well. He has positional flexibility, and he has an excellent rugby understanding, and I think that's important to have around our squad.
So how will you handle Henry Slade's return to play in time for the autumn?
Yeah. So Slade's been working really hard from the point where he had the surgery on his shoulder. He's certainly fit. He's been able to do a lot of running, which is a huge asset of Slade's game, the amount of ground he covers. He's also an experienced test match player now, more than 60 tests. So he knows what it takes to play test match rugby. So as you come to these final stages of a player returning from injury, you go through certain measures. You've got to go through clearly preparing them for the rigours of the test match. With a player like Slade, you also trust him that he understands what he needs to do to be ready.
Felix Jones is working remotely at the moment. What are his longer term prospects with England, given that he's got a 12-month notice period? What does his future hold? Yeah, so
clearly Felix has decided the long-term future is away from the England rugby team, wants to go in a different direction. We're delighted to have Joel Abd join our team. And it's great that we've been able to get Joe to join the team in such a short period of time. Felix has got an important role right now in terms of that handover, and Joe now owns that defence, the coaching of that defence to take it forward, and Felix will continue to support remotely through this Autumn Nation Series. In terms of after that, it's not something I'm considering, because as you'd expect, my attention should be fully on the games that are right in front of us.
You always spoke very highly of Felix and of Alan Walters. How did you feel when they told you that they wanted to leave? I mean, it caught everybody by surprise. I mean,
and I continue to speak really highly of both of them. I think they're both really great coaches, and I'm disappointed that they're not with the England team. I was disappointed and surprised, but both have individual reasons as to why they've decided to make a change. I'm also really pleased with the coaching team that we do have, and the continuity we have with Richard Wigglesworth, Tom Harrison, Kevin Sinfield, Andrew Strawbridge. I think then the addition of Joel Abd is great for us. He's a coach that I've known a long time and have admired a long time. And Dan Tobin, another coach I met several years ago, who's incredibly highly regarded. So I feel like this has been an evolution. It's been a change. And that's professional sport, and with this change, is ensuring we are stronger going forward.
And last one, Steve, you've got very close to beating the All Blacks in 2 tests during the summer. How important is it to close out those narrow games and turn that into a win?
Yeah, so we've had a few narrow losses recently. Now, the huge positive to look at that is the England team for a long time wasn't necessarily competing with those top teams in the world. Now we are, but that's not where we want to be. We want to win those games. And in all these close games in the final quarter, we've been in positions to get the result, and we've not done so. So part of that is the maturity as a team, learning from bits you could have done better to ensure that you close the games out, and that's one of the big learnings we take from the summer.